Right now it's 8:30. I was polite to the neighbors last night. This morning I will not be. Riley's twin turbo build is complete. They still gotta shake it down, but man, this thing sounds good. Next week, we're gonna hope and pray that it seals up. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Good morning, guys. All right, so like I said in the last video, we're gonna hope and pray that these heads seal up. But first, we gotta get some supplies and get some things. We're gonna be going out into Fight Club. You don't know what Fight Club is? It's Walmart. Alright, got our brake clean, shop towels, oil, and we came out unscathed. On to the next. Head into Home Depot, and yeah, it's kind of a nice day out so far. It's sunny, you know, there's some cloud cover, 74 degrees outside at 9:40 a.m. So it's looking like it's gonna be a good day to work on the car. So y'all are always talking to my nose and mouth. Or listening to my nose and mouth because I'm always up here. My bad. Depot to grab our welding wire and hopefully come out unscathed from them Black Friday deals. God dang! Big booty Judy. Make a jiggle when you walk. That's what I need right there. Need me one of them. I just can't help myself. These pack out systems are awesome. I would never buy DeWalt because I'm a Red fan, but I did buy the Harbor Freight Braun Series one, and I love it because I can throw all my tools in it, close it up, and it's waterproof, so I can leave my tools out overnight, or I could just throw it in the bed of the truck and go to the track with all my tools. Also, the fact that it has wheels, I can drag it around the yard. This store is way harder to get through. Way harder. Some really good deals here. Alright, we made it out of Home Depot, got our welding wire, we got a few nuts and washers so that we can, you know, hopefully get that stud out in a couple attempts. Usually doesn't go the first time, but, you know, I'll be showing you guys that. I was surprised that Home Depot actually had more people in it and chaos going on than Walmart. The roads are definitely, for my little poo town, I don't know what to call it, it's not a fancy town, my little town here, the roads normally aren't like this. Every winter the snowbirds come down, that's what we call them, and yeah, these roads start getting packed up, so that's just a seasonal thing here. Everybody likes going to Florida in the winter because it's, you know, 74 degrees outside and sunny, well, cloudy, but usually sunny. That's probably the best Black Friday deal I've seen yet. Jet ski in the bed of the truck. Hell yeah, brother. All right, we all know these studs like to break off, and here's how I get them out. I take a washer and I center it over the stud, and then I'm gonna weld in this little circle, just little tacks to fill in. Then I'll take a nut, I'll place it on top, and I'll tack around each one of the sides of the hexagon. This keeps it from breaking off when you're taking it off. And as you can see, lucky for us, first try we got it. Ah, yes, the joys of working in the outdoors. The head is on. It's not torqued down yet or tightened down at all. I just made sure to be really super clean with everything. You know, vacuuming off stuff and whatnot. Just make sure there's like no grains of sand or anything. And yeah, the weather just came out of nowhere, so good times. Got a little break in the weather here. Went ahead and torqued them all, and then just to double, triple check, I went around again and re-hit them, and they're all good. So yeah, what I'm gonna do next is put the valve train back together, put coolant in this, crank it over without starting it, see if anything comes out the exhaust ports, see if we got still have a massive head gasket leak, or if this head fixed it and if it's gonna take now. She's down tight. I just hope tight enough, Alright, steam port block offs on the back are on, steam port crossover in the front are on, and I purged the water till it spit out the back and capped it. Had some water coming out because I forgot to put this bolt in. Now I need to fill the radiator, hook up the battery, crank it over, and hopefully not see steam powered stuff going on. It's bone dry, so I don't know. The water pump's not running, but the water that's in the heads, if it was draining down overnight into the cylinder. So yeah, if it was draining, we would see it. I think we might be good to go on this unit. Wheel. Started raining again. Got the intake on. Today's just not playing nice. Heck on it. This is what I've been reduced to right here. Umbrella, headlamp, and lights. And we're gonna fight this header back on, and or to thank whoever mentioned to get the MLS gaskets for exhaust gaskets, because they just run better, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll slap this header back on and then button everything up, fire it up, and hope it's not a steam powered machine. Alright, here we are. Nitrous fuel line ran here, nitrous line ran back. Nitrous line is gonna probably be ran in somewhere like there. Doesn't look the greatest, but it'll do. As of right now, we could fire this pig up if we wanted, but we're not going to because we are nice neighbors. But yep, glutton for punishment, because I ordered something where we're gonna have to tear this all back apart again, and I'm not spoiling it for y'all, so y'all are gonna have to wait to see what that is. Now, I will give you a hint.
Yeah, no hints for you. Guess in the comments below what we ordered for this.
It should be enough to tell you what's going on there. But long time coming. Black Friday deals. Alright, I'm super stoked. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. Alright, it's 55 degrees outside right now. Last night, battle, cold, raining. Think I had an umbrella out here. Yeah, I did. It's right there. But yeah, right now it's 8:30. I was polite to the neighbors last night. This morning, I will not be. Let's fire this thing up and find out if it's steam powered. We should see some smoke on the initial start. We just don't want it to be steam powered. just look over and I see fuel geysering everywhere. Look at it all coming out of there. All right, simple fix. The ORB fitting needed a bigger O-ring, and the ORB fittings that came with these fuel rails just so happen to have a better O-ring, a bigger O-ring. So get that on there, get her nice and taut like a tiger. This is a two-hand operation here. All right, back to toit like a tiger. Let's fire this girl up. Good. Alright, moment of truth. Let's go see that exhaust. Do some retuning. Oh, my. That just started out of nowhere. We're gonna hope that that's just the 85 in cold weather. Pretty sure the oil's milked, but we are holding 60 psi. Fuel pressure is 66 psi. Right on. Seems to be clearing up, but now it's like intermittent. Trying to get some heat in the engine. Alright, no steam. Got a laptop here. We're in third gear. So I'm just gonna hold the trans brake and yeah, we'll give it a hit. Well, I just thought of something. Everything's acting weird, right? Yeah, my boost reference. Good night. Talk about heat soak. This guy? Never did plug that into the intake. Alright, now that we actually have boost reference, let's try this again. Quick, but looks like wastegate's regulated it to 3 pounds of boost. I gotta double check. All right, guys, so I don't know how, but she was leaking and she sealed back up. Still might be intermittent. I'm gonna drop the oil on it. I don't know if it's milked. I had a bunch blown out for crankcase pressure. I forgot to put the dipsy tube in and it didn't look milked sitting on the trailer, so I don't know, we'll find out. But we got big things planned for Scoots. Everything we just did here, we're gonna be tearing back off, except for the heads, you know, they'll stay on. But we are gonna be tearing everything out the front to upgrade something, you know. Drop a comment below and guess what it is. I said I wasn't gonna give no hints, but that's a good hint there. And I got some things in the works. I'm trying to come up with some cool merchandise, you know, for y'all. And unfortunately, it looks like no matter what you do, the stuff's going to be expensive. So that kind of blows, you know, but we'll see. These are some of the designs I had in mind. Check them out. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. So next up for Scoots is getting it driving around. Got to redial the fuel in and retune it because we changed up the intake and the entire fuel system essentially. So we got to get that dialed back in. And if during that process we decide that everything is good here, it's not leaking, no head gasket leak, and she's staying sealed, and we get a button on the boost and get the two-step dial, I'm gonna be trying to launch this thing as hard as I can at the track. Now, last time we went, I was launching around 4 to 4,300 RPM. This time, I'm going to try and launch around 4,500 RPM, and we were also using probably like 8 to 9 pounds of boost on the launch. This time, I'm going to try and launch it at 4,500 RPM and 13 pounds of boost. And what that will do is possibly rip a nice wheelie. But if it doesn't, shakes the tires or shits the tires, one or the other, then we'll have to do some suspension adjustments, which is no problem because that's what we want. We want to run 8s and Scoots. And my other goal is I want to do a wheelie, because, you know, wheelies are cool. All right, guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I'll see you next weekend.